Hello friends, welcome to our YouTube channel. In this video, we have brought to you Solve Memory based MCAER question paper of the year 2019. In this series, we will come up with all the available question papers of MCAER PG CET. So stay connected with us and subscribe to our YouTube channel for all the upcoming updates. Now let's start our today's video. Question number 1. Agriculture Produce and Grading Act replaced with the Act of AgMark. Next, duration of short-term loans should be less than 15 months. Next, in first spell of nationalization, 14 banks were nationalized. Next, leader institution in cooperative marketing is NAFED, that is National Agricultural Cooperative Marketing Federation of India. Next, law of diminishing marginal utility is used mostly in agriculture. Question number 6. Fixed price is also called as overhead cost. Next, packaging function creates protection. Next, when tax is excluded from personal income, the remaining is called as disposable income. Next, Panchayat Raj system is given by Balwant Rai Mehta Committee. Next, enzyme used in DNA replication is DNA polymerase. Next, reproductive male part of maize is called as tassel. Question number 12. Easiest method of progeny selection is mass selection. Next, embryo culture is used for interspecific hybridization. Next, Z-test is used for testing several mean. Question number 15. Design having one-way direction of control is randomized block design, RBD. Question number 16. Probability of event certain to happen is 1. Next, level of significance consists of type 2 error. Next, hexagonal system of planting has 15% more plant population than square system. Next, study of disease in population is called as epidemiology. Next, if disease occurs in restricted locality, then this disease is called as endemic disease. Question number 21. Solar heat treatment is given by J.C. Luthra. Next, white rust of crucifer Albugo candida is obligate parasite. Next, study of algae is called as phycology. Next, symbiotic relationship between plant root and fungi is mycorrhiza. Next, in powdery mildew of grape, pathogen attaches to appresoria structure. In powdery mildew of grape, pathogen attaches to appresoria structure. Question number 26. Reproduction in bacteria is by conjugation as well as plasmogamy. Reproduction in bacteria is by conjugation as well as plasmogamy. Next, remote sensing technique uses electromagnetic rays. Question number 28. Cleaved antennae is found in butterfly. Next, the various features of plant parts which prevent pest from food, shelter and reproduction is non-preference. Next, smoking in citrus orchard helps to control fruit-sucking moth. Next, early sowing and high seed rate are used to control sorghum shoot fly in sorghum. Early sowing and high seed rate are used to control sorghum shoot fly in sorghum. Question number 32. Technically, BHC is hexachlorocyclohexane. Technically, BHC is hexachlorocyclohexane. Next, purity of nucleus seed is 100%. Next, Central institution involved in seed production is National Seed Corporation. Next, purine replaced by another purine is transition. Question number 36. Seed Act was passed by government in 1966. Next, germination test is used to test rapid germination of seed. Next, chickpea is self-pollinated crop. Question number 39. First step in PCR cycle, that is polymerase chain reaction, is denaturation. First step in PCR cycle, that is polymerase chain reaction, is denaturation. Question number 40. Site of protein synthesis is ribosome. Next, Mendel during his experiment observes complete dominance for all the traits. Next, 2,4-D mostly used to control broadleaf weeds. Next, Parthenium is an alien weed. Next, use of lysimeter is done for measuring evapotranspiration. Next, discharge rate of water through pipe is measured by Venturi meter. Question number 46. Efficiency of sprinkler irrigation depend on uniformity coefficient. Next, fine cotton micronair value is 3.5x. Next, water tightly held by soil particles refers to hygroscopic water. Next, CO2 percentage in atmosphere is 0.0345%. Question number 50. Lines joining places of equal pressure is called isobar. Next, Sesamum phyllodes is transmitted by Orosius albicinatus, plant hopper. Sesamum phyllodes is transmitted by Orosius albicinatus, plant hopper. Next, Trichogramma chelonis is an egg parasitoid. Question number 53. Pest which is able to damage the sound grain is known as primary stored grain pest. Question number 54. The pest population at which control measures should be taken is ETL, that is economic threshold level. Next, right mandible is absent in thrips. Next, cement to soil ratio in mortar is 1:2. Next, vertical face part of plow enters into the soil and run parallel to slide walk is called as shear. Question number 58. The object retain all light fallen on it is called as absorption. Next, first supercomputer of India is Param. Question number 60. 1 kilobyte is equal to 1024 bytes. Next, speed of computer is measured in units of gigahertz. Next, accelerated erosion is caused by both wind and water. Next, line joining points of equal altitude is called contour. Question number 64. Striga is partial root parasite of sorghum. Next, for controlling and managing in Microsoft, Window Explorer software is used. Question number 66. Infiltration is the process through which water moves from surface of soil. Question number 67. Toxic substance present in sorghum is HCN dhurin. HCN is hydrogen cyanide. Question number 68. Seed rate of Bengal gram is 75 to 100 kilogram per hectare. Next, salt tolerant crop is barley. Next, toxic substance present in castor is racinoleic acid. Toxic substance present in castor is racinoleic acid. Next, in situ moisture determination method is tensiometer. In situ moisture determination method is tensiometer. Next, the CN ratio of Indian soil is 10:1 to 12:1. Question number 73. The CN ratio of microbes is 4:1 to 9:1. Next, toxic substance present in cotton is gossypol. Next, gneiss and slate are examples of metamorphic rocks. Next, sulfur containing amino acid is cysteine. Next, external appearance of mineral is known as luster. Question number 78. Mineral required for nodule formation is molybdenum. Next, primary mineral is feldspar. Question number 80. Source of carbon in tissue culture media is sucrose. Next, meristematic cells show totipotency. Next, removal of introns and joining of extrons is called as gene splicing. Removal of introns and joining of extrons is called as gene splicing. Question number 83. Gall forming bacteria is Agrobacterium tumefaciens. Next, rate of photosynthesis is maximum in C4 plant. Next, in SWOT analysis, T stands for threads. Next, origin of Gir cow is Gujarat. Question number 87. Interval between two heat period is known as estrus cycle. Next, removal of tails in ship is docking. Next, green fodder should contain minimum 80% moisture. Next, lighter operation done after primary tillage refers to secondary tillage. Question number 91. Nipping is done in chickpea. Next, cultivation or establishment of forest on area where previously no vegetation is observed is called afforestation. Next, specialized farming has more risk than diversified farming. Next, critical growth stage of soybean is flowering. Next, range of medium range forecasting is 3 to 10 days. Question number 96. Ploidy level of bred wheat is allohexaploid. Ploidy level of bred wheat is allohexaploid. Question number 97. Material used to increase effectiveness of herbicide without changing in toxicity level is known as adjuvant. Next, citrus resistance rootstock for Tristeza virus is Rangpur lime. Citrus resistance rootstock for Tristeza virus is Rangpur lime. Next, commercial method of propagation of mango is veneer grafting. Next, Bhagwa is the variety of pomegranate. Question 101. Part of black pepper used as spice is berries. Next, turmeric is natural color containing plant. Next, staple vegetable is potato. Next, primary origin of rubber is Malaysia. Next, processing add value to the product. Next, sphagnum mass absorb water 20 times of their dry matter weight. Sphagnum mass absorbs water 20 times of their dry matter weight. Next, dominant clay mineral in vertisols is montmorillonite. Question 108. Highly hygroscopic fertilizer among urea, CAN, sodium nitrate, ammonium sulfate is urea. Next, bone meal used for reclamation of acid soil. Next, study of rocks is petrology. Study of rocks is petrology. Question 111. Anthron test result in blue color. Next, browning of cauliflower is due to deficiency of boron. Next, all enzymes are protein. Next, pH of neutral soil is 7. Next, hybrids are always heterozygous. Next, ploidy condition 2n-1 is called as monozomic. Question 117. Most suitable technique for oligogenic transfer is backcross method. Most suitable technique for oligogenic transfer is backcross method. Next, stomata open during night in CAM plants. Next, the transfer of photosynthetes in plant occur through phloem. Next, dark reaction occurs in stroma. Next, Krebs cycle, also known as TCA, that is tricarboxylic acid cycle or citric acid cycle. Krebs cycle, also known as tricarboxylic acid cycle or citric acid cycle. Next, apical bud dominance is due to auxine. Next, RAPD and RFLP are dominant markers. Here RAPD stands for random amplified polymorphic DNA and RFLP stands for restriction fragment length polymerase. These both are dominant markers. Next, method of transferring gene by placing on metal surface is bioelastic method or gene gun method. Next, rate at which RBI takes loan from commercial banks is called as reverse repo rate. The rate at which RBI takes loan from commercial banks is called as reverse repo rate. Question number 126. When price increases, demand decreases. Next, net worth statement is also known as cash inflow. Next, when liabilities increase, assets called as net deficit. Question 129. Farmers having less than 1 hectare land is marginal farmer. Next, Auguste Comte coined the term sociology. Next, the Lab to Land program was launched in 1979. Next, audience is intended receiver of message. Next, principle of method demonstration is learning by doing. Next, company use as their symbol is called as logo. Question 135. Feed containing more than 18% crude fiber is roughages. Next, pasteurization inactivates protease enzyme. Next, act of giving birth in cattle is calving. Next, meat of buffalo is called as bouffin. Next, laminar airflow contains high efficiency particulate air filters. Next, funnel shape modification of fallopian tube is called as infundibulum. Question 141. The bacteria in milk which produces lactic acid is lactobacillus. Next, Panda represents symbol for species conservation. Next, important form of landscaping is rhythm. Next, social stratification is based on class and caste. Next, spreading of new ideas is diffusion. Question 146. Drama is non-projected audio-visual aids. Next, Forward thinking about course of action is planning. Next, family is primary group example. Question 149. School education is formal education. Next, process of heating food to enhance shelf life is pasteurization. Next, crude fiber decomposition enzyme is cellulase. Question 152. Mating between related animal is inbreeding. Next, Rasgulla basic product is chana. Next, assortative mating observed in inbreeding. Question 155. Whitening after homogenization provides more surface area and clump. Next, southwest region of Gujarat is Kankrij. Next, actual quantity that farmer sells in market is marketed surplus. Question 158. When business firm offers different prices on different consumer is refers to discriminate pricing. When business firm offers different prices to different customers, it refers to discriminate pricing. Next, part of reproduction in plant is flower. Next, upper limit of available moisture is field capacity. Question 161. Unit of light intensity is lux. Unit of light intensity is lux.